When you go to an independent, everyone's unique. This style of dining, you don't find too far outside of New York, the Jewish delis. That's the theme that we're based on. Back then, the owner liked where he grew up, they would put a bowl of pickles on your table.
Yes.
Because of sanitary reasons, we can't do that on every table with the big assortment. That's why we have the pickle bar. You get a selection from the pickle bar. And again, that goes back to the old style Jewish delis and the New York Italian delis up there, which is different. You don't see it down here. We have a very large Italian and New York population down here in this area of Florida, because everybody likes to retire here. The weather's great. But every restaurant you go to that's an independent is unique, and it should be unique.
Yes.
That's what makes it special. Our uniqueness is variety. We like to call ourselves home-style immigrant food. The original owner was from the old country in Italy. He grew up in New York. He still goes back to Italy every year to see his family. So our food bases on things that are old-style Italian food.
Okay.
Proper baked ziti. Our Alfredo. Every Alfredo dish, the sauce is made to that dish. We don't make it out of a powder or a packet or a jar. We make every one of those to order.
Wow.
We make our sauce, our marinara is made every other day. So then our ziti, we make a ricotta mix that goes into that ziti sauce. So then every order you get is made at that time. The other parts of the comfort food are Grandma's Sunday meatloaf, Yankee pot roast. It's just traditional comfort foods, and that kind of is what makes us special too. And the fact that we have 70 different entrees on our menu, so it's rather vast.
Tell us a little bit about your pickle bar.
Pickle bar, it's ever changing. That's depending upon price on supply. Past few years, grocery store prices have skyrocketed. That means our supplies have skyrocketed too. A few things that we don't offer that we did in years past, so we've gone to different items. We make our own cucumber salad, our own broccoli salad. We make our own 3-bean salad, our garbanzo bean salad. The only thing we don't make is we don't make our pickles in-house, because you need quite a large operation to be able to continue that. Look, you guys are getting something special already.
Okay.
We got the Reuben.
Thank you. We got the same thing. Thank you so much.
Our Reubens start with a corned beef that comes from a company called Giordano. It's an Italian company. We then take that and then we do an additional roasting on that and seasoning. And then we slice all of our corned beef in-house, be it for the corned beef dinners, corned beef and cabbage, or the corned beef sandwiches.
Oh, wow.
We do the same thing with the pastrami, except we don't secondary roast the pastrami. We already get that roasted with a bark on it. But the pastrami sandwich is called a Rachel. It's the same as a Reuben, except it's just done with pastrami meat instead of the corned beef.
That's what I was asking to find out.
Yeah.
What's the top 3 favorite dishes that people come here for?
Carrot cake.
I know. I was either carrot cake or cannoli.
They probably far outsell everything here.
Okay, I'm sorry. You say cannoli, carrot cake,
and eclair.
and eclair.
Yes, because our eclairs are quite large.
That's what the guy that told us about this place said, that one of his favorite was the eclairs.
Yeah, but he also said, "Do not look at the display."
Tell me don't look at desserts, I'm gonna. Yeah.
That's a trick. They tell you not to do that. So
Right.
You have to.
Yeah, exactly.
Reubens are one of our top sellers. Aside from that, dinner portion-wise, chicken parmesan and pot roast. Those would probably be our top 3 on that style of food. The other thing is the minnow or the fish and chips basket. We use wild-caught fish, whether it be it our salmon or our whitefish. Our whitefish is Pangasius, known as swai locally. Wild-caught, nothing is farm-raised. We don't believe in doing that. And it's a good-sized portion. We hand-bread every piece to order.
Wow.
So it's not a pre-frozen thing where the breading's already frozen and when you get it, it's all breading. And we don't do a wet batter, we do a dry batter. So we do an egg wash and then a dredge. So that way it stays light and crispy when you get it.
Very
Nice.
Very
Beautiful.
nice.
Well, we can't wait to dig
Yes, because
Good.
the smell is overtaking.
Yeah.
That and the desserts.
Good.
Gotcha.
I'll
in.
leave you
So,
alone.
do you guys have a website?
Yes, dbpickles.net.
Okay, and your phone number?
386-672-1931. At extension 0, you get a real live person.
Beautiful. All right, sounds good. We'll
Thank
test
you
it
so
out.
much.
Great, enjoy.
Thank you,
Call
thank
me
you.
over whenever
Thank
you
you.
guys are done or about done or need anything else. Okay?
All right,
Okay,
no problem.
sounds
We're going to
good.
check your desserts a
Have
little
to
bit
say,
later.
The Reuben sandwich is amazing because you not only taste the flavors in the corned beef, but you can taste the sourness from the sauerkraut, and then you get a little bit of that Thousand Island dressing, and then with the crunchiness from the rye bread being toasted, it's just, oh man, party in your mouth. It's yummy-licious. It really is. So
So what is this place called?
this is called DB Pickles. And so far, everything. I've got the cucumber, what is it? The cucumber and onion salad from the pickle bar. And it's kind of like a sweet tart. A little bit different than what I expected, but it's still, it's their own recipe of pickling the cucumber.
It was delicious.
So it was really good. How was your bean salad?
The bean salad was good. I like it.
Yeah?
I like the whole thing. But check this out. It's this Reuben sandwich. Oh my goodness. You can see the flavor is amazing, guys. This would be a great place to come and eat. You've got all sorts of food, and you heard it from the manager that they pretty much do everything fresh here. So, and
And the prices were very reasonable, I think. Don't you?
oh yeah.
I
No,
forget how much this was, but it wasn't that expensive.
I'm waiting to go see the dessert. Order
I
the
know.
dessert. So, all right, stay tuned. Tell us a little bit about the dessert. I took some pictures of it, and they're just amazing.
Well, some of our top desserts are carrot cake. Carrot cake has been award-winning all over the county and quite a few times. What's really special with our carrot cake is we add crushed pineapple to our carrot cake. Gives it a little something extra. Our cannolis are top-notch. We make them with an impastata ricotta, so that it's a little bit of a drier ricotta, keeps the shells crispier, and it's more of a New York style. Our eclairs or jumbo eclairs, we make our own custard that goes into it. So it's an
Yes.
in-house recipe on those. Some of the other desserts are red velvet, again, top-notch, another award winner, with the cream cheese icing on that. As for the top desserts, I would say our cannoli and our carrot cake and our eclairs would be the top three. So if you're going to get something, start with one of those. You'll be back for more.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start with the cannoli.
I'm gonna try the crumb cake because he said the crumb cake has a
Our
what?
crumb cake has anywhere from 3/4 to an inch thickness of crumb topping on it.
Yay!
You won't be disappointed.
Which,
All right.
that sounds good too.
Let's do that.
All right, let's go.
Crumb cake and cannoli.
You got it. I'm in.
So,
I'm having a hard time finishing this, but it is really, really good. You see how much of the crumb stuff, the cinnamon, sugar, and flour and all that on top of the crumb cake? But the cake part is nice and fluffy. But, yeah, it's really good.
So between this or the cannoli?
You know, I like them both, but just for different reasons. I like this because this is something I don't normally get. And it's just, it's not too sweet either, which I like. But it's just right. But the cannoli, it has it's not, how should I word it? It's very rich, but it's not to the point to where you feel it's overdone. It's still somewhat light, but it's just, you can tell there's a lot of different, like the different types of cheeses that they're using in it. So it's just really unique and different, but it's very good.